afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next.
I'm a selfish man. That's just the way it is.
Sixto Sanchez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the top arms in all of baseball, and Sixto Sanchez, good velo, 97 to 100 miles an hour, has some sink action to go along with it. Hard assortment of breaking balls, a hard curveball and a hard slider. Needs to work a little bit on that changeup, but you know if he's on early, you see swings and misses in the first couple of pitches. Sixto Sanchez more than likely has brought his A game.
Jeff McNeil is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2, Dominic.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now into the box, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the second baseman, John.
Pitch on the way.
Birdie.
That's a ball. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in next, Miguel Rojas. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has 9 base hits in 37 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Birdie gets his lead at first, nobody out. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. The ball and 2 strikes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. all set for the start of the inning, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And that misses, 2-1. On the ground to the left side. He's right there. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is hit. The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So bases are empty with one out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up is Corey Dickerson. In previous duels with DeGrom, just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for strike one. DeGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Nimmo. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch on its way. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And that misses, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and two strikes now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 2-2 one more time.
Can't lose
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And stepping in, Garrett Cooper. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Anderson leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Jorge Alfaro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now it's 2-0. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So now here is Sixto Sanchez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So next to hit is John Birdie. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set, now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Outside, 2-1. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And it's fouled away. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Miami's out in front, 1-0. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. And the 3rd inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Duvall moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So now to the plate, James McCann.
Number 33, James McCann.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up. Anderson is there for it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the
Now
plate
batting.
right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. High in the air down the right field line.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there.
right fielder,
He was
number
tempted
14.
with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Marte, base runner at first with 1 out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Marte off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Two and two.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch on its way. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Miami, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
violence, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Pablo Lopez will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Number 49, Pablo.
All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's just 1 for 6. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting glove.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0. swing and a little tapper. Smith at second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. And another foul ball. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Popped him up. Alfaro is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Noah Syndergaard will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 34, Noah Syndergaard.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Brian Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Fouled away. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Here's a pop-up now. Alonso in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jorge Alfaro is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in next, Pablo Lopez.
Number 49, Pablo.
First pitch of the AB now. In there, strike 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That misses. 1-2. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Daniel Castano, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Daniel Castano.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. Francisco Lindor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Fly ball out toward right field. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate here is J.D. Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Into the box, James McCann. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now to bat, Noah Syndergaard. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. David Peterson, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 23, David Peterson.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, John Birdie.
The second baseman, John Birdie.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're up 1-0. Trevor Rogers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Trevor Rogers.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Chop toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So stepping in is Brandon Nimmo. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
0-1 the count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And that's low, ball four.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
2-0.
Hit well towards the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The set and the 1-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Smith on second. Alonso at first. 2 out in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High and deep down the left field line. Ready with the 1-1 to short. He's got it. And he is out on the tag. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Joey Lucchesi enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Joey Lucchesi.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder,
Leading up
Adam
for the
Duvall.
Marlins, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that's it.
Now the 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The throw into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he grounds one briskly to short, right to him. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in once again is Brian Anderson. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for 1.
No, he's in there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the belt, kicks and deals. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Cooper is off at first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jesus Aguilar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, it'll be J.D. Davis, and they could use a spark from him here. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box, James McCann, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now that's popped up. Aguilar over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Luis Guillorme will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Duvall is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 60, Braxton Garrett.
Jonathan Villar will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the belt, the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Kevin Pillar will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
11, Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 1-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 1-2 to the left side, but it's well fouled.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead it 2-1. Jonathan Villar will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 1, Jonathan Villar.
Kevin Pillar will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Dellin Betances will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Dellin Betances.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a .333 hitter.
Aguilar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jesus Sanchez steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jesus Sanchez.
From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Miguel Rojas is on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Isan Diaz will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Isan Diaz.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Jose Devers will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 61, Jose Devers. A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing center field. Number 61.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Davis might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here's the 0-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 2-1. Isan Diaz will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 1.
Jazz Chisholm is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 2, Jazz Chisholm.
Magneuris Sierra will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Jose Martinez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. Makes the play. 1 away. Tomas Nido will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 3, Tomas Nido.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Will Stewart enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 71, Will Stewart.
Albert Almora gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Sierra's under it. And that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Jose Martinez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16.
Albert Almora stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now in right field, number 4, Albert.
Sean Reed Foley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Patrick Mazeika is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Gerard Encarnacion is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First pitch of the AB now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Reed Foley, originally from the island nation of Guam. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And now pitch on the way. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Lewin Diaz will come on as a pinch hitter.
68. Lewin Diaz.
First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead to give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Monte Harrison will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike one. Harrison is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Chad Wallach will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, catcher.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's the 2-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The set and the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Pilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Pilar Encarnacion will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 64.
Dylan Floro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Joe Dunand will also enter as he takes over at third base. Louis Brinson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here's the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And now a pitch on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And that's out number 1. And now James McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Sierra. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Khalil Lee will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 77, Khalil Lee.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two out, nobody on. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, second baseman,
Now it'll be Jonathan Villar. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Sierra. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Thomas Szapucki enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Thomas Szapucki.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
And the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Big at-bat now, and here is managerial. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Strike called, 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
3-1 to him now. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hard hit towards center. Pilar able to track it down for the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Nick Neidert takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 29.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pilar.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pilar.
Here's the first pitch. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Two and 1 the count to Pilar. Now the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Aguilar just to the right of the mound, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Jose Martinez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Sent out to straightaway center field. Sierra is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So next to bat will be Patrick Mazeika, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. grounded to the right. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. Score remains 2-2. Franklin Killimek comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Franklin Killimek.
Next up is Ferrar Encarnacion. The winning run stands at second base.
The right fielder, Ferrar Encarnacion.
Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with one away now.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. And when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Nick Neidert takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.